So, you see, I'm all gymmed out and shit. So it's obvious my mind is on working out, my physical endeavors and whatnot. But today, what I want to talk to y'all mostly about is So I had an appointment today with my counselor, right? And we kind of got into how my sports are. My favorite sports are martial arts, combat sports, and parkour and free running and things of that nature, right? And I went into the reason why is because they are natural sports. They are natural human things to do. That's what I said, right? And I'm sure y'all get where I'm coming from. But what I meant to, but she must have taken it as me saying it's every human's natural reaction to fight when they're angry. That isn't what I meant to say. What I mean is these sports, they can be useful to you in everyday life. You know what I'm saying? What I mean by that is humans, you may not be inclined to fight. You may not be a fighter. You may be a pacifist. Who knows, you know? That being said, though, you still got to know how to defend yourself because of the fact of the matter is humans do fight. Humans do get into physical altercations. Whether you don't or not, others do. And you could come across anyone who's willing to fight you at any point in time. You may never fight in your life, who knows? You may try your best to avoid putting yourself in a situation where you might end up in a fight, but fighting is everywhere. It's something in everyday life. It really is. And I'm sure you all will agree with me. So martial arts, you don't have to know how to whoop the person's ass. As a matter of fact, most martial arts dojos and instructors that I've come across tell you not to initiate a fight. It's strictly for self-defense. But the fact of the matter is, you can get in a fight at anywhere at any time. Just like you could die at anywhere at any time. You know what I'm saying? That can happen. All right, is what I'm trying to say. You can get in a fight. So you can take martial arts to, help yourself in that endeavor. You don't have to kick the person's ass. You don't have to harm them at all. The better martial artist you are at defending yourself anyway, the better you are equipped for that situation. Some, like my therapist said, she'd never been in a fight. I'm sure there's been instances though where she's thought about fighting, or maybe not thought about fighting, but thought about getting into a fight where there's at least once in your lifetime, especially when you're younger. You know what I'm saying? You're susceptible to thoughts that, holy shit, I just pissed this person off. They're starting shit. I think they might hit me. You know what I'm saying? Those type of thoughts run through your head when you piss someone off. At least in school days, I'm sure everyone has been through that phase. But so yeah, you can get in a fight at anywhere, anytime. There are those peaceful ass neighborhoods, where there might not have been fights. Who knows? But who knows is the thing. It can still happen. And martial arts is there to equip you for that. Also, motherfucking parkour. The discipline between she misread what I was trying to say. Parkour is in essence getting from point A to point B, place to place, in the most efficient manner. Now, that could mean something as simple as getting from here to here, and it could be a simple jump in a puddle, or it could be climbing a fucking building. Either way, that's parkour, and it could be applied in everyday life. You could be running from someone. You could be trying to get something that's in a place that's hard to get. If you know parkour, you can get to that place. You know what I'm saying? So it can be applied in everyday life. And this may never come in your life where you would need parkour or even martial arts, but I see these as possibilities. Whereas, moreover, take a sport like basketball, for example. This is nothing against basketball, but it doesn't have any use in life. You knowing how to dribble a ball between your fucking legs in many different ways, faster, slower, whatever, and shooting it in a fucking hoop. How does that apply to everyday life? How does that skill have any use in everyday life aside from playing basketball? Doesn't, right? Football, I can kind of see a little something from at least from a running back or a receiver standpoint, because in the sense, you got a bunch of dudes coming at you trying to tackle you and shit, and you're juking trying to get out of their way. Now, if you're a good running back, you're efficient. You can escape a motherfucker in life who's trying to chase you. That type of shit happens in life. People can be trying to chase you, multiple at one time, one at a time, or multiple at one point. So your knowledge of how to shake these motherfuckers can be useful in that endeavor. But the gist of this shit is, these are natural sports because they have uses in everyday life. More so, at least more so than any other sport. Basketball, baseball, volleyball, you don't have any applicable skills to life if you're good at those sports. Fighting and parkour, they can be used in everyday life. If you have any disagreements, hit me with it. Only if you understand what the fuck I'm saying. Yeah, thanks.